السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. ألف لام را تلك آيات الكتاب الحكيم. These are the verses of the book rich in wisdom. In Surah number 10, the first ayah. We're going to look at this ayah from the aspect of the grammar or al-idafa, which shows possession, as well as a brief contemplation of the meaning of the words of this ayah. So first of all, alif lam ra. These three letters are known as a mu'jiza of the Quran, which is the miraculous nature of the Quran, or the miracles of the Quran that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has, or this Quran is composed of letters of the Arabic language, which is well known and everybody knows, yet the people of the Quraysh, who were advanced masters in their poetry and their oratory, were unable to match its style or match its construct in any way whatsoever. And that challenge was from then up until to date. So it's one of the ways in which it shows the miraculous nature of the Quran. Then the ayah opens, Tilka ayatul kitabil hakim. So it says that these are the verses of the book rich in wisdom. First of all, you can see that it's been highlighted in blue, the word ayatul kitab. The ayat, which are the verses, or the al-kitabi of the book. This is known as al-idafa or mudaf al-mudaf ilay. The ayat, the verses of, when you have the word of the book, the verses of the book, the word of the shows you possession or ownership, right? So these are the ayat of the book. And when you have mudaf and mudaf ilay, these two words that come together to form a close relationship, there's some grammatical changes which take place, or four to be precise. The first rule that you can see is that even though the first word, which is ayat, it doesn't have alif and lam, it also does not have a tanween. There's no tanween, even though there's no alif and lam at the beginning of the word. The second rule is that the object, which is mudaf, comes before the mudaf ilay, the thing which is the possession. So here you have ayat of the book, right? The verses of the book, the book's verses. In English, if you used to do possessive s, you would say the book's verses. This third thing is that the first word, which is a possession, the ayat, doesn't have alif and lam either, even though there's no tanween. And the fourth and last one is that the mudaf ilay, it has a kasra ending or a majroor ending. In this case, it's a kasra, right? Ayatul kitabi, right? It's not al-kitabu or al-kitaba, it's al-kitabi, because it's the mudaf ilayhi. And mudaf ilayhi is majroor. Its case ending is considered genitive. And in this example, the sign that is genitive is a kasra. Tilka ayatul kitabil hakim. So these are the verses of the book, which is al-hakim, rich in wisdom. Okay, so the word al-hakim, al-hakim is a description of the book being the Quran, al-kitab being the Quran, al-hakim being its description. And we're going to look at what that means in a bit, inshallah, as well. However, it says tilka, i.e. these verses which are part of this surah, which I recited, right? These verses which are part of this surah, part of this Quran, all right, which is al-hakim, i.e. meaning two things. Number one, al-hikmah, which is everything is placed in its right order, in its right place, at its right time. That's what the word hikmah means, i.e. it's wise, i.e. in its, and also it means al-muhkam. It's also solid, and it's also considered muhkam. And what this word muhkam it means is it clarifies that everything which is halal and haram is decisive, solid, decisive. It clarifies everything which is halal, permissible, and haram, impermissible, right? It's also justice, as well as that which is good, commands that which is beneficial. Okay, also al-muhkam means that it's gives you everything which is you need to know for the person that wants to attain paradise, Jannah in the afterlife. Everything to avoid for the person that's seeking salvation from the punishment and the hellfire. I.e., it is clear, and it's also muhkam, right? It's that which is decisive, that which is full of rulings and wisdom. So this is the meaning of this verse, the grammar as well as contemplation. Alif Lam Ra, Tilka Ayatul Kitabil Hakim. The word Hakim, just as another grammar point as you can see, ends also in a kasra, and because it describes the word Al-Kitab, it takes the same ruling in its case ending. In this case it's a kasra. Alif Lam Ra, Tilka Ayatul Kitabil Hakim. Alif Lam Ra, these are the verses of the book which is rich in wisdom, i.e. these verses which are recited in this surah are from the verses of the Quran which is full of wisdom, as well as legislation and rulings and guidance which a person needs to learn and to know for his everyday life, for success in this life and success in the afterlife. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.